Welcome back. Our top 15 is divided into 5 groups of 3. They have prepared their different interpretations of the musical task that they've been given tonight. And even though they are singing in threes, they are being scored as individuals. 5 contestants will hang up their microphones at the end of tonight's show. And of course, the 10 hopefuls who score the highest tonight will make up this season's top 10. And so, let the trios begin. First up is Anele, Kahludi, and Lindsay. They call themselves Solid, and they're performing Great is Thy Faithfulness. Before they perform, here are some highlights from their preparation for this task. The rehearsal process starts with musical director Mjalefa grouping the top 15 into 5 trios.
The first group, Anele from Durban, Lindsay from the Eastern Cape, Kahludi from Johannesburg.
As soon as Mjalefa allocates the contestants into their new groups for this week's task, the rehearsal time for Lindsay, Anele, and Kahludi begins right away. Mjalefa hands them this week's written task.
Task title, To Him. 3 is good company. You are to select a well-known hymn and sing it in full, not just the chorus. You are to find the full version of the hymn from a hymn book and sing it as such. You are encouraged to be creative about the arrangement of the hymn. Make it your own. Just make sure we can still recognize the hymn after you are done arranging it. You have 2 hours to rehearse.
After the task is read out, Lindsay and Kahludi seem a tad apprehensive about the makeup of the trio at first.
Okay.
The trio situation is...
Anele, on the other hand, is more optimistic about the combination.
There are only 3 verses and then the chorus.
Nyamazu Kahludi. And I've heard Lindsay sing, and I think we have the same kind of similarities in our voices and the kind of music that we listen to.
I think what
a friend will probably...
As soon as the 2 ladies in the trio begin to warm their voices up by belting a few tunes out, Kahludi's initial apprehension immediately turns to respect.
I don't even put myself on their level.
It's now time for the trio to choose the hymn to sing. Anele feels that their choices are limited because she believes Lindsay will not cope with traditional hymns that are in vernacular.
I think we joined this because Lindsay is not familiar with this Zulu.
For Lindsay, bengafuna ukuthi sibo abantu aba like bazoloku beqala phansi benza ifundisi language because isikhathi asinaso.
Lindsay, however, doesn't see what the fuss is about. She feels she can deliver adequately in any language. In fact, she would have welcomed the challenge.
At the end of the day, you are here so that you can stretch as an individual. Your capabilities are supposed to stretch and do things that you are not supposed to or not usually would do as an individual.
The trio opts to stick with an old English hymn. Let's hear how it sounds. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Solid.
Great is thy faithfulness, O God my Father. There is no shadow in turning with thee. Thy changes are not, thy compassion may fail not. As thou hast been, though forever will be. Summer and winter and springtime and harvest, sun, moon, and stars in their courses above. Join with all nature in manifold witness to thy great faithfulness, mercy and love. Oh, great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I
burden of sin with a peace that endureth. Thine own dear presence that carries to guide. Strength all the way and bright hope for tomorrow. Blessings all mine with 10,000 beside. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me.
Oh, wow, let's hear from our judges. Ndaten Zumande?
Yeah, it sounded good, but there's that thing, engi misa ownership. You know, when you're doing a hymn, you need to carry that song. You need to own the song. You need to be able to pass the message. And especially you, Anele, I think you weakest link gule trio.
I'd have to disagree with Ubabun Zimande. I think you guys made it your own, and that was part of the brief of the task. I loved you. That's me.
Thank you. Big Fish?
Nihlangene bafethu. You guys, you did it well.
Kize?
Well, I must say, sometimes we say less is more. I think that was a neat, clean, just a beautiful rendition. I think it worked. We've set the tone for the show. Other contestants now, other trios have to beat that.
A solid performance from Solid. Please give them a round of applause. Up next is Thandiswa Karabo and Nomagugu, and they go by the name of Mercy. As they come on stage, here are some of their rehearsal highlights.
Are you ready for the second group? Thandiswa Karabo, Nomagugu. Looks like they've chosen.
Out. You are to select a well-known hymn. You are encouraged to be creative about the arrangement of the hymn. You have 2 hours to rehearse.
Maybe you can sing a song immediately.
As soon as the rehearsal gains momentum, Nomagugu has a difficult time keeping up with her fellow vocalists. After reaching an agreement on the choice of the hymn to sing, the trio gets right into practice mode.
Do you understand?
Nomagugu is struggling. She is requesting more help than I thought she would.
Okay. Mina nginaku ukuthi ngisalele entweni mhlambe ngiketch up late.
Thandiswa feels that Nomagugu's struggle to keep up is not the main problem. She blames the limping nature of the rehearsal on the fact that they are 3 virtual strangers from 3 different provinces, and they are struggling to gel as a trio.
Okokuqala uGugu andithi asiqhelananga kakhulu and no Karabo kuba bengayazi negama lakho Karabo bawukhe Karabo.
Because of these challenges, the trio approaches the end of their rehearsal time not feeling fully rehearsed. And this switches Karabo into survival mode.
The song that we chose, we decided to choose, they are going to struggle. So what I have to do is make sure that I play my role and I do my part so well that I put my stamp in the competition.
Nomagugu says she is not deceived. She is aware that this is a contest, but still hopes for the trio to have each other's backs on stage.
Njoba sebenza soba 3.
kumele sibambisane, kumele sisebenze, akekho umngani competition le.
Will the trio unite and present a convincing presentation, or will their feared cracks lead to their undoing on stage? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mercy. Arutlwe ntate.
Ngayi ngisamangele yazi. Ba-improvile she. But kusekuningi kufanele kusebenze. Thank you.
Ntokozo?
I liked, but I feel ukuthi there was an interlude that happened. For me, I think it was too long. Otherwise, I think you guys did pretty good. Yeah.
Ndade Makabani.
Nizamile Shem. Although, if you've been given an opportunity, a second one, forget about the more shake, ukuthi ukuthuka ukuphi whatever, because that's another thing Len disturb. But keep it up.
Last but not least.
Karabo, you try to overpower the other kids. While bona bebonke belaba so come on so imemeza so screamer ngoba you do have a powerful voice and you know yourself with powerful. So work within, yes, try and come out and shine while working within what the other kids are doing.
Thank you. Nelisiwe, Swisisiwe, and Andile Tabete have chosen the name Nas for themselves as they make their way Onto the stage, here's a sneak peek into their rehearsal in preparation for tonight's presentation.
Third group, Nelly Swa from Durban with Sibusisiwe from the Eastern Cape. Andile Tabete from Johannesburg.
Following the announcement of the next trio formation by Mjalefa, the three contestants are quickly whisked to a rehearsal room where they read this week's written task.
Find the full version of the hymn from a hymn book and sing it as such.
Immediately, the trio selects their hymn and start crafting an arrangement.
Oh,
But as the rehearsal progresses, Andile has difficulty catching on to the three-part harmony arrangement. Nelisiwe seems concerned about Andile since they are now well into the first half and he's lagging behind.
Uyinkinga manje kuyena. Umqondo wakhe uyaphuza ukubamba into. Ufuna isikhathi eside sokuthi areheze kumanje ebamba iphathi yakhe.
That's you. So Musa. So.
I think he's struggling so much because it's something that he's not used to. It's a different thing for him to do.
Yabona mawusekaya kunengane ezimbili noma ezintathu. Eyodwa mayishoda ngesicathulo, enye inikeze enye isicathulo ukuze nenye ikwazi ukugqoka isicathulo.
As he's been doing with all the other trios, this week's musical director and contestant mentor Mjalefa jumps in to assist with Andile's harmony battles. With the assistance of Mjakes, our musical director, who noticed how the group was struggling with Andile, he decided to give his input on how he has to hit the right notes.
Go down.
Yeah.
Don't go to her.
So Musa.
After Mjalefa's intervention, the trio begins to gel more and gain confidence about their upcoming presentation. Swisisiwe and Nelisiwe now feel a lot more hopeful about Andile, who has suddenly come out of his shell.
I think Andile is going to be able to crack the harmony. We all have that when we are trying something new. I believe he's going to pull through, no doubt.
Ngiyajabula bangichuzeni labo sisi labanginawo namhlanje. Sisolimini lodwa man. Siphuma einkonzweni ezicishe ifane so angistruggleish kangako.
And with that optimistic air around the trio, they end the rehearsal and get ready to present to the judges. Will they manage to sound like a well-oiled machine despite their harmonic challenges at rehearsal? Let's hear their presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Nas.
He
Judges, over to you. Ndatenzimande.
Mabe 3 bacula kamnandi. Mabethi nje baba individual. I angazi. No Neliswa, you've tried somewhere sisi. Noma na ukwathi ukuphuma. But isibu nawe andile. Ngizoba honest guys, kusemningi umsebenzi like. Yeah, I'm not satisfied.
Oh, tough comments. Ndogozo, can you soften the blow?
For me, it was a bit of a letdown. I think Klampe, I expected a lot more from you guys, because I know that you're capable of doing so much better than what you did tonight. Basically, if you get further than this, don't let the nerves take the best out of you, because we know that you guys are capable of doing so much more. You're here for a reason. You guys are capable of doing so much better.
Big fish.
A song, a worshiping song, a gospel. That soul, it's very, very, very important. Ukuthi mawucula umuntu athi avuke kusena ayofuna iCD esitolo. Khululeka, yekela lento yokuthi.
Let go.
Niyangikwatisa.
Ntate Mkhize.
Nelsiwe, you had a false start. I don't know, yini bekuphazamisa ngesikhathi ubuya kweharmony bese ungena kwisolo yakho kube ne false start, but I was happy that you managed to redeem yourself. Wabuya wanibuyisa nonke, and now as a group, as a harmony, so musa esandleni, so musa being one word, so was it so musa. It doesn't sound nice, the breathing down wrong, ne? But overall I know you guys can do better than that again.
Well, it is time for trio number 4, and it's Sihle, Lusanda, and Wanda, and they are known as Family Bond. They are all ready to minister to us in song, but before they belt all the notes out, let's have a summarized look into what happened in their rehearsal for this task.
We have Sihle from Johannesburg, Lusanda from the Eastern Cape, Wanda from Durban.
Immediately, the trio heads to their rehearsal room where they receive and read their task.
We have 2 hours to rehearse.
With no time to waste, the trio quickly jumps onto the dreaded process of choosing the right song for all 3 members of the group.
Hey, song choice. Always give a song selection.
Yes.
With Sihle only being 11 years old, her knowledge of hymns is limited, and this shrinks the song options the 3 have. The clock is ticking and the trio is fast losing rehearsal time. Lusanda's patience is running out as Sihle continues to struggle with suggested songs.
At first, I've been like frustrated, but
the rehearsal time is almost up and the trio is nowhere near ready. They then decide to call for added divine intervention.
Prayer, I think Yonando inyani ibinideka ngala xesha.
uNkulunkulu ungcwele igama lakhe lihle.
And with their renewed faith, they soldier on as the rehearsal time nears the end. In order to have something to present to the judges, Lusanda and Wanda decide to take a back seat when it comes to the final song selection.
We gave Usihle much more authority to come up with a song. Ekwazi ukusutha sonke.
I feel ngiyela ngazizwa ukuthi like nabo bayafu abaye ngokuthi bona abadala. So ukuthi mina ama suggestions wami ngeke bazibawathathe.
And so the trio rushed through a practice session of Sihle's preferred hymn as the rehearsal end time approaches. Will they manage to hold their own despite their challenges in the rehearsal room? Let's watch and see. After the break, we listen to trio number 4. Stay tuned.